broke the show. before the internet gods killed me for my Brent Rooker 200-1 AL MVP look.
Which is, look, he doesn't qualify, so he's not going to be in a lot of statistical leaderboards yet. But if he did qualify, he would be just outside the top 10 as far as AL position players for now.
Right. For now.
Yeah.
But it was based on recency bias. The last 3 weeks. Like I said, his numbers are the best in baseball. So, again, before my Brent Rooker AL MVP take broke the internet, that I was about to go down the path for NL Cy Young as well. He's going to fall apart before the end of the year, but Chris Sale is 30-1 right now and has given up 2 earned runs in his last 3 starts. I told you things were going to get crazy and stupid.
I'll hear this argument at least.
Chris Sale?
Yeah,
look, shocking. The guy that talks to Burge every day is willing to hear the Chris Sale argument.
Or the guy that watches like every game every night. But yeah, sure, go with that narrative.
Go ahead.
Say
it out loud, Jake. Chris Sale.
I mean, that's one of the guys we've at least been waiting for the last, granted 10 years, but he's a guy that can win. Brent Rooker can't win.
200-1.
Yeah, because
that's all I'm saying.
Because the NL Cy is pretty wide open. Is that part of the case?
That is part of it. I said, you know what? It's Futures Day. Let's slice up the data into something recent that isn't so recent it's stupid. And so I went back 3 weeks, which, like I said, is about 40% of the regular season to this point. So you get small sample size for the course of an entire 162-game season, 3 weeks, but enough of a sample size and also recent work enough, that you look at it and say, okay, Chris Sale's probably not going to last the season in the rotation in Atlanta. But 30-1, if he stays healthy all year and carries even a fraction, 180 xFIP over the last 3 starts. Like I said, best in the National League amongst starters in the last 3 weeks is ERA. Again, a little crazy, a little stupid, but that's kind of what Futures Day is for sometimes.
If the NL side is wide open, like we're suggesting, and Chris made a case for Chris Sale, and which is not crazy if you think it's wide open. And Glasnow is a guy that has injury history and all that, and numbers wise, he's up there. He's the best, even though Wheeler's the favorite. Man, a favorite of Jake for as long as I've known Jake. He's always talking about this dude. And a team that might just be average instead of being awful, because people thought the Washington Nationals are going to be awful. He pops in strikeouts. Peripherals suggest that this is not all luck. It's a 3.38 ERA. Man, he is 10th in F4. Mackenzie Gore's 100-1. If you think this is wide open.
I don't know if it's that wide open, is it? This is up there with Brent Rooker for AL MVP, I think.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. Stop it.
Mackenzie, say it. Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah,
National
Mackenzie
League
Gore,
Cy
Young, 100%. This is a guy who was the top 3 prospect in baseball. 100%. He was the headliner for the Juan Soto trade.
Nope.
Now, Jake also has a man crush on him. And has for a long time.
No, I don't feel like I talk about Mackenzie Gore that much. I've definitely bet him before, but not as much as I talk about other guys. I do want to go back, speaking of NL Cy Young, though, because I think we're looking at the wrong Braves pitcher. I think Max Fried is fixed. Like, his last couple starts have been awesome, and there's a 37 out there on him for a guy who opened the year at like 10-1. He was terrible to start the year, I know, but his last couple of starts have been awesome. He's in a walk year, so he's motivated to get that bag. I think that he's somebody we need to watch. I'm not going to bet him yet, but he's somebody I think we need to watch going forward because that's always been within his range of outcomes, and now it seems like he figured something out.
I don't hate
Is
that
the
one.
strikeout rate good enough? The stupid win-loss is going to be good if any of the
Right.
voters still look at that. His walks have been up, right? Yeah,
Yeah, to
big
start the
time.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that look way back in spring training. And then, like you said, Jake, once the season started, he fell on his face. But these last couple starts may be proof that that was the anomaly.
I mean,
Man,
since April 23rd, he has made 4 starts and 9 innings shutout, no walks, 6 Ks. 6 innings shutout, no hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks. 7 innings, 4 hits, 4 earned, 7 Ks. Last start, 7 innings, no hits, shutout, 5 Ks. I think he might have figured something out.
Caitlin Clark's debut. MVP is at 12-1. I'm not even going to mention Rookie of the Year at -800 because we all know that's a GTFO for everyone on this show. MVP at plus 1200, GTFO or oh yeah. Joe.
The price is silly. It's a dumb price. However, and I think you can kind of tie this in with the Greg Doyle. The people voting for this award are going to be very thankful for Caitlin Clark. She's going to make them relevant. She's going to give them the most success they've ever had. They're going to do more interviews, more like probably stuff on ESPN, all these outlets that nobody knew who they were before. They're probably, if you're doing stories on Caitlin Clark, which is if you cover her, that's your job every day. I don't care that you've probably done this story. Do something else that's very similar. So they're going to want to reward her in some way. She's definitely going to be the Rookie of the Year, barring health. But if she's in this conversation, I think there are a lot of voters that are going to want to give her the nod if it's even close. But there's going to be a lot of WNBA players that are also sick of hearing about Caitlin Clark, and they're going to be out to get her. Rookie winning this, I would normally say, no way. Like people betting Caleb Williams. Get out of here. This is stupid. But this is a special case. And because of the number, I would not bet it. But if you were to tell me a story where she actually takes Rookie of the Year and is in the hunt for this award, I wouldn't be all that shocked because of the sport and because of everything that comes along with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it is totally an oh yeah at 12-1 for MVP. Absolutely, she is the she's the face of the league. Already, she hasn't played a game. She hasn't played a game yet. She's the face of the league. Like it or not, for a lot of people, they're just coming around to women's basketball because every time there's another transcendent star, more people come around to women's basketball. And like it or not, every time another transcendent star comes along, the audience gets larger and larger and larger. Look at the Iowa games in the women's college tournament this spring. So I think she is the face of the league. And as much as some people may be like, oh, no, you're not going to walk in and win MVP your first year. I get that. But I also think she's going to be the one putting up the numbers that make the most sense. Yeah. So 12-1. Oh, yeah.